This is a classic. It kind of goes back to the beginning of our art career and mine also, but it's a piece that I love and I've always kind of hung on to it. And it's kind of like the use of a lot of iconography and kind of like it's got a third world country feel, because like I think in third world countries they use a lot of vibrant colors because of the illiteracy rate so low that, you know, they make more sense of things, I guess, when there's images, more imagery, and that's kind of a play on that whole situation. Like, and then also the colors are always so vibrant, like even during hard times or tough times, they're always celebrating something, you know. Not just in Mexico, but this kind of has a Mexican vibe to it. And then this, you kind of make your own luck, where they sell pop powders for good luck or kind of whatever you want to call it. So these are from packages that, like witchcraft, I don't know what it is, but some crazy shit. These are some of the magazines from Mexico. They're novelas. Like I said, there's a lot of imagery, a lot of interesting imagery. And this is from a teacher's packet. This piece here, it's on its way to a museum, and the idea or concept behind this is I think kind of has a lot to do with today's social climate and what's going on and what's been going on in America. Like it's so crazy right now that I was kind of thinking of how it's almost like playing chess or checkers with your emotions. And you know, we're all from the US, but I kind of turned it to us and them. You know, people are drawing lines that don't need to be drawn, you know, but I think at the same time it might be good in the sense that maybe we're scratching on a crazy surface that needs to be talked about a little more. And this happens to be one of the Buffalo soldiers that actually fought, died, and lived for America. This one here is a play on kind of Mexican folklore, history, stories and stuff. But my thought for it was kind of how, like today, like things have seemed to flipped on its head. Like, so where good things are bad things are good. If you're not bad, you're no good. Like it's kind of a weird mental puzzle. But this is obviously Chapo, but his face is on a bust of an old Saint Malverde. His name is Malverde, which is a drug lord saint or patron saint. And but I put a Chapo face on it instead, kind of questioning why is it that way, you know, kind of glorified. That's why he's glorified with glitter and shit. Repent. This piece here kind of also has to do with the social climate that's going on today, and I was thinking how a lot of them have a lot of the unarmed victims that were shot and killed, and I was thinking like how do you get somebody's attention to pay more attention to what's really going on and stuff. So I thought, get a Molotov and kind of throw it back symbolically. You know, it's not real obviously, but the idea is real. And then also, like, here's a kind of guerrilla tactics. This can is like from the 1950s, somewhere around there. And it kind of just, for me, animals represent innocence, like purity. So even though it's a spider, but you respect it, but they're still innocent, you know? But you gotta demand respect somehow. And he's a wrestler, you know, he's struggling through life. He's wrestling for what he wants. Pretty much. This piece here I drew in 2008, and it was for Obama's campaign that he reached out to us to Upper Playground in San Francisco and asked if we would be willing to do a print to help him, like, make money for his campaign, obviously. And we said yes, obviously. So this is a piece I drew, and I kind of mixed his face with Benito Juarez, which was a president from Mexico. And then we also did the Democratic National Convention in Denver with Shepard Fairey, David Cho, Sam Flores, who else was there? Ron English. So this was pretty cool. Yeah, this piece here we did, I drew it for Primus, obviously. They asked if I would be down to do that, and so I drew this for their Flagstaff show in Arizona. like simple fonts that are kind of a little aggressive and pretty simple to read and see, and you know, kind of real squarish. Like when I travel out to Mexico a lot, I noticed a lot of the fonts are pretty straightforward, not too fancy sometimes. Kind of give it that bulky look, maybe. This is a TNCE piece that I did for my homie Joe Jonas. He asked if I'd be interested. I said, fuck yeah, let's do it. So we kind of did this. And it was for his album People to People. People to People, but I kind of added pairs of like 2 roses, 2 hands, you know, kind of 2 animals, life forms. Kind of just a relationship between living sentient beings.